After several months hiatus, I am back with another video review. This is the review of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers single pack figure, Goldar. This is the deluxe class figure. Retails for just shy of $6. And I have to say, this is the most disappointing piece of gold brick crap that I have ever bought. Honestly, as a display figure, it is well designed. It is highly detailed. The paint applications on the different parts of the armor and the different crests and things are not too bad, but overall, it leaves much to be desired. It is a very horrible figure. I'm sorry. There's like no play value. It's meant for display purposes only. Although I'm sure that there might be a little reasoning behind that, is that he is just screaming gold plastic syndrome, head to toe, all over the place, front, back, top, bottom, you name it. It's gold plastic everywhere. Here's the little bit of a close-up here so you can better see the details here, or the lack thereof in some instances. Try to get my hand out of the way here. Got the helmet. It's got pretty much the same details as seen in the show. There's a little port on the lower neck, upper shoulder area of his back. We'll get to that here in a little while. You can also see they have some of the different jewels and crest things colored in here and there. Got little pigeon toes. One thing I did notice, he does not have flat feet with the holes in them, so he is not compatible with the Ranger stands. I know those are gold plastics too, so you know it would be a little tempting to want to combine them and give him some sort of a battle armor to somewhat salvage the playability, but sadly that just isn't the case here. I'll get with the articulation here. The legs, due to the armor mostly, they can go in and out. Did you see that? It's like a millimeter. Also, front and back, about the same distance each. So you have a full circular range of motion. I imagine he'd probably be able to do high kicks if he took his pants off. Because from what I could tell, it seems to be similar to the same type of joints used on the Rangers. But given the fact that he's got the armor on, that just isn't possible. Same goes with the shoulders here. He has no elbows, not even the gauntlet spins. They didn't even give him that much. Just a solid single arm, one piece, nothing fancy. Same range of motion, confined to the shoulder armor. Front, back, side to side, nothing fancy. Head would pivot if it weren't for the fur on either side. That is a little tab on it, so you can get it off here. There we are. Just so you can see what type of joint it is. It would otherwise pivot, but due to the shape and mold, it just cannot. He has the same markings as the Rangers do. His is on his leg, though. 971. Hold it still here. 210019. I'm sure that's probably just the serial number for the wave or something by now. I doubt it's any reference to the premiere date of any kind. Actually, since I've done these reviews, the show has since re-aired. I was only able to sit through the first 2 episodes when they premiered. And honestly, I could barely stomach that. The effects that they added in were just completely unnecessary. I can appreciate the fact that they tried to bring back the old series and somewhat, remaster it, but the added effects were just... There's no reason for it. Back on topic, though, he did come with 2 accessories, Goldar did. Those would be his wings. Got a little bit of a paint app there. See, it's kind of a bluish, navy blue dot. That is front and back. Oop, stay on camera here. Front and back. As far as that port on his back, That's where that little plug comes in. This, too, is molded in gold plastic. So far as I could... Well, Yes, it is molded in gold plastic. I wanted to be certain that it wasn't just painted gold. It is gold plastic too, so be careful. The paint will probably eventually wear off of the wings, I would imagine, at some point in the future. Provided the wings don't just shatter from, sitting around for years. It's a different type of notch than we're accustomed to. It's a square notch, and it has a little tab sticking out the top of it, so you can't put his wings on upside down, for instance. And it just slides right in. And what this also accomplishes in doing is it completes the fur necklace that Goldar has around the back of his head. This section of it being attached to the wings, and the sides are molded onto the torso, thus giving Goldar his Season 1 and Season 3 appearance. Yeah, I think Season... No, I'm sorry. No, it was his original appearance, yes, it was. It was Zeo that him and Rito lost their memories and whatnot. Boy, that's just awkward. Yeah, it also affects his balance, having the wings there too. That is kind of an annoying thing about it. And he also came with his sword, which the details aren't too bad. It is in the same color of plastic. It is gold plastic. However, it is a soft plastic, able to be bent and whatnot, such as the other Ranger weapons, those being molded in black plastic, of course. So, as far as any gold plastic syndrome in the potential future, I don't really know if that would be a factor or not. You can see the molding here. Driving my autofocus batty here. There we go. Now we got a good shot of it. Kind of see the hilt there, the serrated edge only so far up. I don't remember if the serrated edge went up all the way on the show or not, or if it's been altered for the toy safety reasoning or whatever, but at any rate, he has a partially serrated edge on one side. Whatever that's supposed to accomplish. 2 holes in the hilt. They serve absolutely no purpose whatsoever. He could maybe look through them like it was the Sword of Omens or something, but really, I think they're just there for show. He can hold it, and that's pretty much all he can do with it, is hold it. That's it. I'm sorry, I apologize, that's it. There's nothing more to this figure. It's a done thing. Nothing can really save this. It's a display piece. If you buy it for your kid, you must hate your kid. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be blunt like that, but do not buy Goldar for your kid. If you have a Power Ranger display and want a diorama or some sort of display piece, then fine, but don't buy this for a child. He'll probably pick it up and start bludgeoning the cat to death with it or something. I mean, honestly, it's a bad toy. It's a fantastic display piece. It captures the spirit of the character, and it looks good when displayed here. I'll even bring in the Red Ranger to show you, scale. It's a decent display piece, but that's it, really. It's a shelf warmer for good reason. If you go to Walmart and see this thing clogging the shelves, there's a reason why. These were out at Christmas time along with the rest of the series, and a bunch of them probably got returned to the stores. I have no doubt. So, with that, I'm going to give this maybe a 2 out of 10. And I'm not even sure I should give it that much, really, but the fact that they gave it, decent detail, halfway decent paint application, I'm willing to let it slide. But the articulation, Generation 1 Transformers, like Topspin and Twin Toast, have better articulation than this guy. I'd rather have him go against the Power Rangers, honestly, than Goldar. Well, once again, this has been Runner Prime, wasting your time.